have the camera on because there's a guy that keeps circling around me multiple times. So now we cannot fall asleep because I feel like this guy is waiting for an opportunity, or he thinks there will be an opportunity for him to steal something.
It'll be 27 minute walk. Is it 27?
27?
Yes, walked by 3 times before the camera started. He just walked by a minute ago, once again. You may have just seen him walk by it. That was his 4th time circling around it. It's gonna come from that direction. People want an ass kicking tonight. You can get it. It's free. Your choice. It's free. Just fair warning, it will hurt, and it's going to hurt. So I was contemplating, Mr. Lewis, pay Citibank or pay my phone bill. I realized that Citibank needed to be paid. Like I said before, you guys, I'm not a big fan of Citibank anymore. This is why I closed my account. I've been with them for over 22 years, and they treated me like shit. Sad. But then again, my parents set that account up, so therefore I don't care. So yeah, we pay Citibank. We don't owe Citibank no money. There will be no debt being collected. So therefore, I guess I'm gonna be starting with credit unions now. You know, credit unions, APR rates are not that great either. So, like Panda. I am not sure if I want to do what I'm not sure on my birthday that I am able to do what I want to do. Because I have to get my wagon fixed. Gotta fix the wheel. The wheel is actually breaking off completely. Yeah. The rubber is coming off. The whole rim. The wheel, the rubber is coming off the rim. And that's why we've been having the bumpy, jumpy footage. And I don't know when I'm going to get wheels or when I'm going to buy it. But I'll tell you this. It might be too late for me to...
So intense. That was so bad.
Yo guys, I'm using the Wi-Fi from next door. And wow, so good. Yeah, I'm using the Widgery World Wi-Fi. Listen, I go back to Japan to visit. I'm not going to live there again. I have my share of fares, and I know. Here's the thing: some people love Japan. I love Japan. Don't get me wrong, but like, I also love the world. So, I'm gonna go venture off. And that's the thing. Like, once one person. If you really think about it, how many foreigners actually lived in one more country their entire life? Very few. I'm very few that can say I lived here, lived here, raised. Not many people can say shit like that. So that's why I'm always jumping around. For someone like you guys, let's say you never came to New York City and you always wanted to come here. Now you have an opportunity to come here and live here. This will be your first and your last ever transition. For 66% of you. The rest of you may leave in 9 months, move somewhere else. But some of you that will love this city, that want to stay in this city, or fixated in the city, yeah, are willing to stay in the city, will stay in the city. So, no, I don't want to go back to Japan because I already know what the work society is, and it has something to do with parents, and it just done it, lived it. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring if you ask me. This is why I go back once in a while and just enjoy myself. Oh, those ladies. I don't care. I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, yeah, so the wheel, the rubber is coming off the rim of my wheel on my wagon. So I am giving myself an estimate due date. I give it 4 days before it falls apart completely. Before I start rolling on plastic. So I mean, I gotta buy 4 wheels And but anyway, the reason why I haven't been making live streams is because I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to upload instead of live streaming. It seems like YouTube is on a warpath. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, you got to download TubeBuddy." I've been downloading TubeBuddy since 2015. Nothing has changed. It's just YouTube and the platform. It doesn't really. I'm telling you guys, YouTube doesn't like this content. It literally says, "Hey, we gotta pay it at some point. We gotta give him something," right? But YouTube really doesn't want to share some of the real life moments, but it will share the garbage that they demonetize. Like that's San Francisco video of a Safeway of a white man calling two black men the N-word, and that video got over 150,000 views, and it's demonetized. Yeah, YouTube keeps sending people to that video. Uh-oh. Friday night. It's Sunday. I'll tell you what's good. Everyone watching this homeless prick sitting here watching all these cars walk by, fancy cars. Yeah, I call myself a prick because that's what everyone else calls me. I heard that 3 times today. That's why I'm saying it. I'm just saying, I hear it all the time. It's mostly males. What the fuck is this prick? Fucking homeless? Yeah, you hear shit, you hear it, you like, and when you contest it, they got nothing to say, or they just can say it. This is why I like sitting here, watching everybody walk by me and look at me like, what's this story? I tell you my fucking story if you ask me. Like a fucking human being. Jesus, Panda. Wow. Why can't people act human? Everyone's acting like fucking what they call that? The wildebeest. You know what someone said in the comments, and I'm not sure you guys read it yet. You may have read it, but someone said like, "Why are you even showcasing your homeless videos? Don't you think I'm like degrading the homeless people?" when I show myself as a homeless person. And I'm like thinking, like, why would you think I'm degrading myself? I'm being more transparent than anything. That's the problem here. Everybody here, not everybody, I should say everybody. I need to stop doing that. But half of the population wants to be imaged, but not be seen doing a good deed, but seen doing a stupid act. You'd rather have people see you do something idiotic than have you see have someone else see you do something for someone else in a good matter. I'm used to all the fucking name calling. That's why this is why I call people out. Why don't you say in my face? I call people out for it. But then again, you guys think I'm being a troublemaker. And that is kind of being a troublemaker too. You're causing more... When I'm doing something like that towards someone, I'm stirring up more problems. And when I should just do it, just like let it go, would be the smart one. And I think I would do the smart way, reality-wise. But sometimes people need to be told that, listen, friend, I had things that you once had, and now I don't have it. But that's okay, because this is a life learning lesson. Can't trust everyone, can't trust the banks, can't trust people, can't trust yourself. Simple as that. That's life. You got to understand that. You can't trust yourself either, because look what you do. As soon as someone gets money, they splurge. Am I right? Come on. Can we all not sit here and lie to ourselves and say we have not splurged? So as soon as you get $100, oh, come on, think about it. Come on, don't lie. Just be honest here. Birthday is down the drain, but at least I pay Citibank. Fucking assholes, yeah? Can't believe that. They're going to charge me because... Yeah, you take the money, you little thieving. Oh, my panda. I like how when all these cars stop here and then they look at me, and they keep staring like, it's like I'm like a fucking wow exhibit exotic pet behind a fucking cage glass zoo window. And they are the spectators and I am this wild species called panda. And everyone's amazed. I love that shit. No, I did not. Should I act like a monkey too? Just for this displayment? I'm just saying, guys, because every time, every single time it happens, and that's okay. How did you get here? I don't know. You tell me. See, let me fascinate you on something common sense. Ladies and gentlemen, as someone that was a social worker that helped other houseless people at one point, it takes people some time to recover, because at this age and time, I'm 42 years of age. Okay? You have to think about economy wise, mentally wise. What is your goals now as a person above age? It's different when you're a teenager and you have options, but when you get older, you have less options. You have less employers trying to hire you because, let's say you work too many fucking jobs and you've been in and out of here, and some employers don't see you fit. And they don't find you because you're at this age point where they're like, why would you come here? Why would you want to work for me? Why did you come here before? Why now? See, those are the things someone at HR would ask. Like, what now? Like, and you know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna hire younger people, Generation Z, before. But like I said, you can't pity us, guys. It hasn't even been a year since I've been fully homeless since we came here. Wait. August 18th, 2022 will be our year. So think about that, ladies and gentlemen. So when people ask me, I hope you figure your situation out. When you do figure your situation out, you get a setback. And another setback. And then you got more complications and more problems. And then you have this, here's another problem which you guys are not considering. Inflation. Now food, transportation, prices are going up. As you saw in the media is broadcasting this. Food, now that dollar pizza is now $1.50 here in New York City. Your so-called lovely dollar cheap pizza here now is $1.50 in New York City. It's not $1 anymore. So you really need to think about the rational points of how does one figure out their situation when there's a lot of obstacles in front of them right now. First and foremost, debt is one. Opportunity is another. Transitioning to another city is a big transition. Because you're in a city that now you're trying to set foundation. 4, you're doing a lot of job hunting, you're doing a lot of all of this, but you're not getting employed, and you're getting job interviews, but people don't have the confidence enough to hire you because you're in a homeless situation. Oh yeah, that's the New York state of mind. When you're in a homeless situation, it's like, can we rely on you, sir? It's like, what do you mean? My record shows that people rely on me. My work history has never said I was ever late or ever disbarred or ever fired. That's the thing with employers here in New York City. You got to let them know, like, oh, so you set your own grounds, even though my work history says otherwise. It's like a perfect attendance score, and you're questioning it. Why are you questioning a perfect attendance score? That's the thing. This is why, if you're going to figure this situation out, we want to work outside. We don't want to work in New York City. As I said, after the birthday, the plan is to get ourselves situated back at the Northwest. It's much calmer, even though it's not going to change the fact that people are doing dumb things everywhere. Look at what's going on in Seattle right now. Look what's going on in Seattle right now. Downtown Seattle is nothing but, at night, it just turns into something totally dangerous. The police don't want to be employed to deal with the problems in Seattle. How do you think Portland police feel sometimes dealing with some of the protests and the riots that still goes on to this day? Wow. Oh, by the way, guys, like the protests and the violence, even before the COVID situation, Portland's been like that since day one. So they have so many rallies, so many protests. So like, that's nothing new to Portland. So if you're not from Portland, you're not from the Northwest, and you don't understand the Northwest, then you don't belong there. But I do. Appreciate that, Glenn, Rita, New York City is so toxic when you are getting out of there. When I have enough money to fucking pay. Guys, an Amtrak ticket one way now. Guys, I used to pay what? To go from New York City to Vancouver. I used to pay what? $286. Now you're paying close to $500 one way, $444, $460. Yeah, that, and not only that, Amtrak is also, oh my panda, forcing people to sign something they don't want to sign, just in case they screw up. So that's the life of traveling. Yes or no? I've been to it. Airport, guys. I've been to ship, boat. Let's put that in correct terms. Boat, plane, train, cottage. Yes, cottage. If you guys haven't traveled to a cottage before in South America, there are some roads that cars refuse not to go, but horses can. So I just don't want to be here when New York City starts opening dispensaries. Because New Jersey started opening up dispensaries. And it's going good, actually. But that is bringing out the criminals now. Because look what they did to the fucking the electric scooter industry here in New York City. They robbed the electric scooter bike. I was a victim of profile because of that, but I didn't understand why the police came to me. I didn't have an electric scooter. I had a fucking wagon. And it came to me. And then I tried to ask me for an identification. So I said, can you articulate why are you asking me for identification if I didn't commit a crime? So I'm asking you, officer, can you articulate by code what crime did I committed for you to ask me for my identification? These New York cops are not really studying the law. The city just wants to hire young officers, but they're not giving the time to study and brush up on the law. I find that recklessness, Mr. Eric Adams. Yeah, I told a few of your officers to go learn something for once. Don't violate my rights. You're not going to sit here and violate my Constitution. None of your officers are going to do that to anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, please learn your rights. It's so important that you learn your rights. So when you tell an officer, right back, the secret sauce, the juice words, they hate to hear because they get saucy when they hear it. Yes, when I mean by saucy, they get pissed off. They're like, oh wow, this guy or this woman knows they shit. Let me fucking back up a little bit here. And you always ask for a white collar. Say, hey, can I get a white shirt, please? Since you keep reaching for you keep asking for my identification, even though I already told you you have to articulate what crime I committed. Am I under suspicion of a crime? You're not answering me. Okay, so if you can't answer me, then let me get your lieutenant or your captain here. Let me get a white shirt, please. Let's just end this right now. I'm going to tell your captain to tell you to go fuck off. That's basically what that is, friends. And this is why I know my Constitution here in the States. I know my rights in Canada. I know my rights in Japan. I know my rights in the EU. Especially in France. Got to know your rights. Especially also when you're back in UK. Definitely got to know your rights. Please do know so. You're black and you're homeless, and that's why. That's correct. This is why I say stereotyping is never going to fade. Oh, friend, have you been watching my videos? I've just been posting. This is why I wanted to just upload stuff. I'm recording stuff. I'm saving it for archives for a documentary. I'm saving it just in case someone wants New York footage. I'm like, pay me. You want my footage? Pay me. I don't work for free, friend. This is why me and my friend Queenie and another other friend would say, you should stop doing tours because you're literally burning yourself out. And you're literally doing these tours for what? Like, yeah, and that is correct. Yeah, I need to stop doing tours and only do tours when people want to see it and demand. Nope, but I want to try that new one that's in freaking Long Island City called Ramen Spot. And it's too late. And it's about to rain. It's about to downpour in the middle of the night. This is why I came here. I don't want to be here because I fucking hate Manhattan. I hate all the nonsense it has to bring towards not just its citizens of the New York City, but also the communities outside New York City, meaning in tourism. Distasteful. It's gonna be another hot week and humid as fuck. So I hope you guys are ready for another one because New York City it's the hottest July on record. It is one of the top 10 hottest Julys of all time. Yeah, New Yorkers love to stare. They just love to stare and run into shit too. I love when they stare and they run into a pole or run into someone. I'm like, ha ha ha, that's what you get. Staring too hard. There's no point of staring, just acts. You're curious about something, acts. Or you're afraid, you're embarrassed, and that's the thing. You guys are, it seems like you're embarrassed to act. Sun's out, burn out. Yeah, I gotta. You're butt naked. Yeah, you're butt naked. That's nice to hear on my live stream. So like this guy, he's like, he's curious. But here's the problem with the yellow cabs. I'm not saying don't take them, but they don't pay attention. They're not as safe drivers as you think they are. So, let me ask this question, ladies and gentlemen. If you were in a yellow cab, would you want to be pulled over in the middle of the street while traffic needs to get by and you're blocking traffic? Or would you allow yourself to tell the cab driver to pull over to the curb like a normal driver so I can get out of the car safely without causing any disruption to traffic? No. Yellow cabs loved to stop traffic and block traffic. It's not one day I don't see it happen, and I see it happen all the time. But that's not an issue. But they're doing it in ways where they put people at other risk. Like stopping in a crosswalk. Why are you stopping in a crosswalk when the other car... Are you really being that reckless? Why are you stopping in a crosswalk when people are walking across the crosswalk? It doesn't make sense. And this is why, where are the New York rules that used to be in place back in the day? I remember there was no honking signs that used to be placed here in New York City. You guys remember that shit in the 90s? Because my parents got a ticket for honking down here in Manhattan when they rented a car. That's why I remember that. Now there's no signs of that. Oh yeah, they're not even giving tickets and blocking intersections anymore. So, yeah, they're not doing that anymore. They don't care about money. I care about money. I need money to fix my fucking wagon. I can't believe the rubber is coming off the core. Well, it's been, what, 2 years since I had those wheels? Guys, remember, I had those wheels since the original wagon, the first TMZ wagon. So we've been around with those wheels, so I think I got my money's worth. What do you guys think? You think I got my money's worth? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Now you got monkeypox outbreaks in New York City now. Oh my panda. This is why I'm not touching shit. I don't want to touch anything in the city. I see people not washing their hands. Yeah, you men. Listen, you delivery drivers that deliver food. I'm gonna say this now. I saw every. I should have recorded you, but no, I'm not. I'm not gonna record the men's bathroom. That's a violation of your privacy. But you wash your fucking hands because you're dealing with people's fucking food, and you're going to take piss, and you're going right back out and touching your bike, and you're delivering food. That's disgusting. FYI, New York, to the New Yorkers. Tell your delivery guy to wash his hands when they stop at a park bathroom. Yes, there are park bathrooms. When they stop by those bathrooms, they don't fucking wash their hands. I asked this guy 2 days ago when I was over there at Union Square. I was in the bathroom. I was like, hey, you're not gonna wash your hands, man? You're a delivery driver. You're on a bike delivering people's food. I got no time. You go, like, what? That's so fucking disgusting. This is why, guys, I don't eat fast food here. This is why I stick to what I know best. This is why I've been food poisoned. You have seen videos in the past. This is why I stick to eating what I know best, ramen. I don't want no delivery driver touching my ramen. No fucking ways. No offense, I got nothing against the bikers, but guys, that's just it's disgusting. Then you guys get drunk in the parks, and then when you get the delivery, you fuck up the delivery. It's like, how long you been in New York City? And you don't know where this address is. Well, cat. The ice cream trucks are notorious for not washing their hands and giving that ice cream to kids. Yeah. I heard stories about Mr. Frosty. Yeah. I heard stories. I read articles about that. This is why I'm glad I don't do dairy. But anyway, guys, birthday is officially in 10 days from now. Can't do nothing. Gotta get the wagon fixed. Gotta get the wheels fixed. That is a must. Now, earlier today, it said it was supposed to rain, right? It did rain for like maybe like 30 seconds. But it's supposed to be downpouring rain right now. It's supposed to be... But no. What's going to happen is it's going to wait until after 1 o'clock. And then down soon it's going to downpour rain. In the middle of the night and all the way into the morning hours, it's going to rain until like 11 to about 11 a.m. and then the sun's gonna come out, and then the human heat is gonna rise up quick, and then we're gonna burn. And then we're gonna be baking like bacon, or fried chicken, or pork chops, or whatever you like fried, or dark meat. Well, welcome to the homeless life, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I didn't ask for this. Could have been back in Milwaukee, probably. Had a job there, but I don't know. The roommate situation at the time didn't work out, so we had to leave. We had no choice to leave. I wasn't going to deal with that. But you guys know me. I like to go on my crazy adventures. Let's go travel. Let's go find some work elsewhere. And we kind of did. Boston was kind of fun. You guys love Boston. People there were pretty nice. Nicer than New York, I have to say. That's why I like Boston. You guys always have a special place in my heart. You guys treated me like literally. The owner from Waku Waku literally was like, hey man, come back and enjoy. I came back 3 times. That ramen is so good. The food there is so good, guys. If you're ever in Boston, go to Waku Waku and say, the Panda Photographer sent me. No, you didn't actually say you're going to give me a discount or anything like that. He just said that I needed to eat here. And he sent me it. And trust me, guys, the ramen and the food is amazing. Oh, my Panda. It's spelled W-A-K-U, W-A-K-U. And he's opened a new location on the opposite side, on north side of Boston. So what? What's this racist place at? Chase Bank. What? Bank? Oh my Panda! How dare you? that guy likes, or that woman likes Chase Bank. Okay. Okay. I don't understand why would you like Chase Bank? They have the shittiest fucking interest rates you could fucking possibly get. Even if you put $50,000 in your bank account, you still get a shitty interest rate. This is why you have to do your research about what banks have the best interest rate for your money, for your checking and your savings. See, the bank used to be good, but no, they got kind of shitty afterwards. Last 10 years, last 10, 12 years, yeah, dum. Yeah. But anyway, guys. What do I want to do for my birthday? Oh, my Panda, you guys have no idea what I want to do. You know what I really want to do for my birthday, to be honest with you? To really go for my birthday? I want to go to a special place here in New York City. A very special place. But I can't go to that special place. You're a long way from home, but New Jersey cabby. You need to be going the opposite way. Not supposed to be going to Queens, sir. It's supposed to be going to motherfucking Hoboken, Newark. It's the opposite. It's that way. He might be lost, everybody. He might be lost. Can I suggest this to all tourists? Listen, you guys want to be lazy, want to take a cab and spend all that money, spend $100 on a cab, or what is it, $75, whatever, or $65 flat fee. Guess what? Wait. Guess what? I can take from JFK Airport. I can take the air train to Jamaica Parsons Center, and take the E or the E train, which would take 45 minutes to get to the city, or I can take the Long Island Railroad to Penn Station. Wait. You guys might ask this question. How much is this going to cost? Well, the air train is, what, $5.50? But you need a Metro card. So you're going to have to spend $1 for that Metro card. Okay? You put money on that Metro card, because you're going to need it to get on the subway off and on if you're going to take the subway, which most people will take the subway. So use that Metro card wisely. Okay? But with that said, everyone, $5 for the air train from the airport, and it could be around $8 to $9 just to get to the city within 10 to 15 minutes from Jamaica to Penn Station. You get to the city in no time. Oh yeah, that air train from the airport is like 5-minute train ride. So like you'll literally spend a maximum 30 minutes or maybe 35 minutes waiting in on a train. Sometimes trains are at the Long Island Railroad at Jamaica Center, or there. All trains go to Penn Station except for the Atlantic Avenue one. That is only Brooklyn. But most trains go to Penn Station. So it doesn't matter. So it's the cheapest way to get to the city. Now, I don't even have an option for you from LaGuardia, because nobody wants to fucking fly out of LaGuardia. That's the worst airport in this nation, by far. LaGuardia is probably the worst. You can take the M60 bus if you like to sightsee and be on the bus with people yelling, screaming, picking their nose, claustrophobic and all that jazzy. But why would you want to take the bus unless you're being a cheap ass? That's an option. The M60 to Manhattan, Harlem, yes. You can take that to the 456 train, or you can take it to the ACE train if you want to. That's an option. Keep that in mind, friend. On 125th, yes, that's where it goes. Straight down that strip. But that's an option. But from LaGuardia, your best bet is, listen, friend. Listen. You better have a friend or a family member to pick you up. Because if you don't got the good money for the Uber or the other cab, yeah, you're going to have to take a shuttle and then take the 7 train, which is not bad. It's not bad. Take the train. It's better than taking the bus. You take the bus, you're definitely psychotic. I'm just telling you, you are. I did that one time, just to see how the bus ride. I was like, yeah, this is psychotic. I did that one time. I'm not doing that again. And don't ask me to do that again. Oh, I'm not.
Sir, hello, good evening. You okay?
I'm talking.
No, I'm just checking on you because I see you every night. I'm not saying nothing. I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm live streaming right now.
Huh?
I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I just want to check
Yeah,
on you.
okay. Yeah, some people think I'm talking to myself. Oh, wow, look at that. Can't see those every day. Yeah, some people think I'm talking to myself, and I physically am holding a phone in my hand. I said I'm live. You guys heard me. I said I'm live streaming, right? Okay. No, I understand. She's trying to be friendly, but like I literally, yeah. Some people think you're literally or hookers and blows. Oh my bad, Mr. Lewis. Let's stop that. Let's stop. NYPD is circling. Yo, why is NYPD is circling around this neighborhood for some reason? This must be a hot spot for some really bad behavior. Oh, she was nice. She was wanting to make sure you were okay. I know. But like I said, some people think you're talking to yourself and don't really realize what you're holding in your hand. Because right now, you can't tell if I'm holding the phone in my hand. Because there's this video case. This video cage. Guys, I shit you not. Like, this video cage camouflages your iPhone. Like, you literally, like it's that fucking, it looks that sick that you're like, oh, that's a phone in your hand. Because it's just, yeah. But then again, like I said, some people are not paying attention to the surrounding, like, because I literally was, for instance, remember the other live stream? We were live streaming and the guy was like, oh, you live streaming. Remember that? He wasn't even noticing that the phone was in my hand. Remember that in Queens and Long Island City? The guy just stopped and was like, oh, I thought you was talking to me. I was like, no, I'm live streaming. Remember that? Well, there you go. That's a good example. That's a fucking good example. The phone is literally in your face. You can't see it? Hello? That's why I make fun of people when they say, oh, the phone. I'm sorry, sir. Like, and this is why I say, people, you have to pay attention to your surroundings. Because this is how people get accused all the time for saying something that someone said. Because, like, for instance, this is how people walk down the street, right? What you said to me, motherfucker? Oh, I want to talk. I'm talking to my phone. I'm live streaming. I don't give a fuck what you live streaming. Like what happened when in Central Park. Look what a good example. Again, a good fucking example. The Central Park kid guy. Remember that? In Central Park? That guy wanted to fight me? That's a good example. See? I know not everyone in New York City has bad intent. But I honestly don't trust people in New York City as much as I used to anymore. Because look at how people treat other people. Talk about people. Guys, literally in Union Square, there was a couple kids filming a video. I came into the park. They're like, oh, look at this guy at TMZ. I said, I don't work for TMZ. I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer, but I do not work for TMZ. It's just a wagon. I said, oh, okay, because I felt like I was intimidating them. But the young lady that was watching their stuff, she was with them. She looked a little bit older. Said this. And she think I didn't hear her. You think he's homeless? It's like, what do you mean? Like, he got his rollerblades there. She kept pointing this shit out too. And I was like, oh my panda. I can literally, guys, before my headphones with the shit, you can literally hear her through the headphones. Yeah. Because of the microphone. You can literally hear her through the headphones. Oh my panda. This is why I tell people, like, you should be careful what you say. Because the Bluetooth technology is becoming much more better and much more sensitive to what you say on microphone, especially live microphones. You guys don't understand your technology. Why are you buying all this technology if you are not being precautious of it? I use a VPN all the time. I'm using a VPN now for this live stream. I'm blocking out my location. Why? Because you got people hacking live streams. I feel like sometimes you need to know how to de-escalate the situation. You don't seem to be able to do that. Oh no, I'm able to escalate a lot of situations. That's what you don't know, friend. See, that's the thing. I de-escalate stuff, but I'm an open-minded practice. See, that's the problem. See, that's the thing. That, like, I think 10 steps ahead of you every 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you in steps. So, Rita says, that's the problem with people being rude all over the country, and it continues to get worse. It does, yeah, I think that does get worse. That's why I said earlier, that, like, I can be a really asshole if I wanted to, but I'd rather de-escalate the situation before it gets out of control. But in New York City, people don't de-escalate. As you saw the last couple of days on live stream, this is why I said those examples I was talking about earlier. And it happens every single day. People say, oh, you should go get storage. Like, yeah, if you have the money to supply it, because come on, guys, listen. I want people to be realistic here. Like, you want me to buy this, you want me to get this, but you want me to get this, but I'm selling my prints. I'm trying to do as much as I can to make my money to do it. So, but you can't force something on someone when they don't want to, because they are doing the calculations themselves, and they know that I won't be able to buy this. I won't be able to pay my phone bill for the month. I won't be able to pay for my storage next month back in Vancouver, which I already paid over for the next into this month. So I got time. So come on, guys. Like, I got other things, and I'm not trying to tell you guys like, hey, wait, well, yeah, even a homeless man has bills, like a cell phone bill, a bank bill. You know, you got to pay those fucking fees and shit. You got to keep a certain amount of money in your bank account in order so you don't get penalized from your bank. Oh, you don't have this amount, sir. You're $30 short, so we're going to penalize you $35. Like, really? Oh, my panda, you guys are that's what happens sometimes. You got to eat. You got to do your laundry. You got to do your laundry every week. When you're homeless, you got to do it every week. Every week. You don't do it like you normally do it, like, what is it, in your regular home, every, 2 weeks? You leave a pile of clothes in your closet for fucking 2 weeks? No. You have to do it sometimes every 5 days. That's the reality of being homeless. Money has to be spent. You got to also buy hygiene products, deodorant. That eats up right away. What is it? Sunscreen. Now you got to use sunscreen every single day. Lotion, toothpaste, all that stuff. Bug spray. Oh yeah, by the way. Bug spray. Expensive. $6 for this little can. Oh my panda. Because it's summer. It's summer. Oh, by the way, if you guys are not trying to frighten people, but mosquitoes can also transmit diseases as well. So, no, it's not. I don't think it's called rude. I just think it's called realizing the fact that people are starting to realize, like, wow, the world is becoming a place of unreasonable consequences. So let me be unreasonable as well. If they can do it, let me do it. See that? You see how that plays along? If you can do it, I can do it. This is why people get mad, like, oh, well, the white man can't get away with one other black man. Can I be honest about that? It's like, I don't honestly believe that, because there are also white rednecks that are poor that get mistreated by whites all the time. Because they love a black man or a black woman. You see that? So, look, they're fascinated. Look, they're fascinated by my species. So you Hindus are so fascinated. You're like, oh look, there's a homeless man. Look, he's out in the wild. Wow, the police are really running around here. Something's going on around here. But anyway, folks, I'm just being realistic. I'm being realistic because we are in America. Point blank. Simple as that. We are in America. If we were in the UK, yeah, the attitudes would be the same, but kind of. The situation will probably be the same, but the attitudes will be a little bit more different. If you were in Japan, it would be much kinder. People are not very hostile. Okay? People are curious, so if you see Japanese people look at you, and then you're like, why are they staring at me like they want to beat me up? It's not bad, guys. Listen, they're staring at you because they're curious. So, if I were you, just explain to them, hi. Just explain to them, my Japanese is no good, but my name is blah blah blah. I came to see. Can you either explain to them why are you there? That's all. Trust me, it's nothing disrespectful from the Japanese. It's like, they're kind of curious why you came. That's all. Because this is when I go to the countryside, you don't see many black tourists want to go to the countryside of Japan. Why? Because it's not something popular where they're going to show all their friends. Look friends, I'm in the countryside. Oh, I thought you were going to go to Tokyo. Go to Tokyo. Or go to the major cities. No, go to the countryside, because that's when you get all the love. You're going to get all the love. You might get free food. You might even get an invite to another dinner invite, to karaoke, to some drinks. You might even get a free place to stay. Come on, man. Japan is a good place. Especially the countryside is the best. The cities are just, yeah, a lot of work. But there are Japanese residents that do not like foreigners, because foreigners do destroy things, and you guys don't show respect enough to understand. You do not go to someone else's country and then decide to act like a deviant and misbehave. You're supposed to be representing your country in good faith and solidarity, not in some UFC fucking fight night, Saturday night fight night. That's so rude. Don't ever go to someone else's country and be a dick. I don't give a fuck if they're dicks. You say, hey, I came here to show love, man. Come on, take me out, man. Come on, let's go get some food. Let's go have some tea in some places. Yeah. With that, today, everyone, I'm gonna get going. I got a fucking long, crazy night. You can see all the fucking animals out. I don't know what's going on, but the police are out, and I'm seeing more and more homeless people around here, which makes me more and more unease, because as soon as I fall asleep, watch someone going to try to, like the last guy. Remember that guy? Central Park guy? Try to walk back and try to unbuckle this Oh, you think you're gonna lift this heavy backpack? First, you gotta take all this shit off. If you can try. Dum dum. Don't be a dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Hey, my name is Dum Dum. I'm gonna steal your dum 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 dum. You know what movie I got that from, right? If you guys can guess that in the comments, well, you won. I'm too poor. I don't have things to give out right now. But if you can guess what movie I'm talking about, Dum Dum. Dum Dum? Don't be dum dum, dum dum. But anyway, guys, this is my reality. I gotta deal with this for the time being. I don't give a shit how many people talk about me behind my back. I don't care. Guys, I don't care how many people talk shit or say bad things about me. I don't care. I'm 42. I did most things that you would never have done in your entire life, or still hasn't done in your entire life. I lived a life where I am very thankful. So I have no complaints. I really don't. I don't have a complaint. I'm fortunate that I was adopted and went to foster families and then travel and went to country and rollerblade and saw the world for what it was and took it with a grain of salt and realized that like I needed to open my eyes because these people are treating me nice, but I came here thinking that I was supposed to be a badass cool guy and these people are treating me like gold. Wow, I feel like shit. I came here and not in solidarity at first, and this is when I woke up. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's time for all of us to wake up and look at the world. Man, come on, man. So you can go to South America and get some good ass fucking dishes of great food and hospitality. You have that choice to do that and be happy doing it. Why won't you be happy? I don't understand why the world is not happy. Isn't that a happy thing to want to go travel, to see the world and try new foods and do cool things that people thought you would never want to, you especially for you guys and ladies in the hood. You got your friends that you hang out with on the corner, you smoke weed with, you drink your 40s with. They tell you, they say, you ain't never getting out the hood. You're never going to get out. You're going to stick right here. And you say, one day I'm going to travel. I'm going to go to Africa. I'm going to go to, maybe one day go to Australia. And then something does happen. You get that opportunity. And you realize something. Then you, on these trips, these people are treating you like you're a fucking VIP. Why? Because you were honest with them, saying, this is my first time here. I don't know shit about being in Australia or whatever. Can you please help me understand? Because this is what I wanted to do. This is what my dream was, to travel. And now I'm obligated to, and having this dream come to life, and I need help. When you're honest with people abroad, they show you love. But make sure you don't get ripped off. So do your research about scams. Do your research about cabs. Make sure you check for their credentials and see if they're real cab drivers. Especially in India. Oh my panda. You gotta literally ask for the green card all the damn fucking time. Yeah, there's a green card you have to ask for. If they're gonna be doing any tourism or being a tour guide or anything, they gotta show that green card. It's a license card that tells you that they're legit. Yes, they got some fake ones, but if you can tell the fake ones from the real ones, yes, I can tell you all the scams in China, Burma, Thailand, but even there's even a scam in Japan. It's always in Tokyo now. If you know how to do the street hustle, you know how to do it. But I digress. I'm homeless. I'm telling you guys, please. Financially, I put my
financially, well, a lot of shit happened financially. So what that tell everyone? Financially, we went through, what is that called? A recession, I guess you would call it. With my savings running low. You now have a platform to educate people about homelessness on YouTube. I've been had a platform. Said YouTube doesn't share that platform message with the world. It only does it when it wants to do certain channels. I'm raw and I'm uncut, and they don't like that. So you also say the video gives you insight on people that may have preconception notice about homelessness. Yeah, there's a lot of that shit going on here in New York City too, believe it or not. So, and here's the thing, when people don't know their rights and they tell you, for instance, for a good example, so I was recording a video of the homeless man dancing, right? And someone said, you shouldn't record people dancing. I was like, are you? And I said, ma'am, do you understand my first amendment of the Constitution? Do you understand that I'm on a public sidewalk and public? You're being recorded by not one agency, but several different agencies. FBI, NYPD, Interpol, maybe, CIA, government. Yeah. The MTA, the subway, the corner bodega, camera corner, the camera on that corner store, the Chinese restaurant cameras being recording you. So what are you trying to say? This is why people, please don't make that argument. Don't make that argument on a public sidewalk. You will embarrass yourself. With me, you embarrass yourself. Sadness. I don't care if people look at me in a sad way or people, I don't care. It goes to show them how really disconnected they really are. It goes to show how disconnected they really are. Because if they look at me in a bad situation, it should. This is why I said that they should make observation first. How many homeless men and women right now? Let's do some separation right now, ladies and gentlemen. There are homeless men and women, mostly homeless men and women living in RVs and cars. I don't have a vehicle. I have to travel. I don't have a car. I don't have a license in the United States anymore. That's been expired for the last 2 years. We don't have any of that. We were working on that when we were working in Wisconsin, working for Porchlight under the state of Wisconsin, until that whole incident or incidents happened with an employer and the employees at Porchlight. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't do drugs. Occasionally I would have a White Claw here and there, maybe a Truly here and there, but I am no alcoholic. I was when I got into a car accident in 2014 with my daughter and lost her in that debacle. That's why I went on a mental problem. That's why I had some problems. I had to take care of myself. And I shared that story many, many times on this channel before. So it's not new, alright? But with that said, everyone, it's like, how many homeless men can sit here and record themselves and be honest and very fucking transparent. Everybody wants to. Let me explain this. And I see this a lot on YouTube with the homeless YouTubers. And I see honest homeless YouTubers. You know why I see honest homeless YouTubers? Because I see someone that relapsed recently, and I'm not gonna say shit. I know no. You do not tell me you didn't relapse. I'm not gonna say his name. He's doing well on YouTube, but you relapsed, friend. I watched that video 5 times. The way you were talking and the way you were deliberately speaking in your words. And I didn't say anything, but I said something to someone else, and that person's like, yeah, I noticed that too. And I was like, good. He's like, damn, Panda, you have a good eye. And I was like, that's what I went to the university for, to study and examine people. Oh yeah, I'm good at that. That's why a lot of my colleagues and even my ex-wife would tell you, like, I am good at observing and I'm not a specialist, okay? But when it comes down to observing someone, oh yeah, I'm good at that. Especially when you're nervous and you're guilty on something. But anyway, I digress. I'm just saying, people, like, I'm literally telling you guys and being straight up honest with you, and the world still wants to deny the fact that, like, I am nobody. I am somebody. I am someone sharing a story with you. I'm someone that's sharing a life experience of dealing with it, homelessness. I am not doing drugs. I'm not here fucking gang banging. I'm not out here robbing people. But guess what? You got people staring at me. Like this young lady. It's like, oh wow, he's making a live stream. He's YouTubing. To speak, and it's like I said. You guys treat homelessness as if it's a show. It's not a show. It's an awareness that needs to be addressed properly. And you're right, not many people are brave enough. And I'm going to tell you, everyone needs to start being brave. Tell your fucking story and be honest. Hey, I'm homeless, and listen, I had a drug issue, I had this. Be honest to people, and people will hug you. When you're honest, people will hug you. But sometimes people will make fun of you, which they have. They make fun of my teeth. Oh, you have no teeth. And they always swear, oh, you stop doing crack, stop doing drugs. Ladies and gentlemen, if I show you something, wait, you already have seen it already. Ladies and gentlemen, homeless people, drug addicts do not carry around iPhone 11 Pro Max. You know what they do with it? They sell it for the next fucking fix. Especially if they're desperate. People don't come. Crackheads don't come around with documents of work documents so they get a job, or a laptop, or with camera equipment that has been locked up and safe in Pelican cases with GPS. What fucking crackhead that you know, eh? Doesn't sell his gear, but like, can please tell me, you know me so well. This is why I make fun of people that make bad judgment on me. You know me so well. Wow, you watched my video one time and you assume that I did drugs, and then when they watch another video where you used to work for this government agency, yeah, I want to know how I got that job. Oh, yeah. I went to a drug screening test. Fucking idiots. That's what I'm trying to tell people. If you put 2 and 2 together, you go to my LinkedIn account. Yes, I got a LinkedIn account. You go to my Facebook account. You see all my jobs. You're like, wait, how the hell do you get that job working at the consulate? Yeah, it's called fucking drug screening. Yeah, you get drug screened quite often when you work with those agencies. So, what? Yeah. This is why I'm like, you people don't put it together. I work for this place. I work for this place. I always have. Not only I have not bitched about drugs, but when we were living in San Francisco during the pandemic, I bitched about it so much that you guys were like, "Yeah, Panda, that shit is everywhere." The guy sat next to me in Union Square in San Francisco and smoked crack. You remember that guy? I put that on Instagram. Literally smoked the crack right next to me. You guys were like, "Oh, show more of that footage." You guys ate. Go to my channel. Mind you, guys, if you go to this channel, you go all the way back. It's called Full Photo Series. That was all San Francisco until we returned back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, right? You guys asked for that footage. You guys asked me to go out there and put myself at danger to record. Mind you, I got a bottles thrown at me because I was recording drug dealers selling drugs. Yeah. Remember that, guys? And I'm getting shit. And mind you, people are talking shit to me in those videos, saying that, "Oh, you're making fun of homelessness." I'm like, are you even watching it in full? I'm homeless too, you idiot. During the pandemic, everybody was fucking homeless. Everyone either couldn't pay their rent, lost their job, or stayed at a hostel. If you were in a hostel, you were homeless. If you were stuck, you were stuck. And we were stuck in San Francisco because the second lockdown happened. And we lost everything. So, let me ask this question again to my favorite haters on the YouTube platform. All you trolls. I do drugs, right? If I do drugs, mind you guys, if I do drugs, wait, whoa. If we do drugs, why did we pay off our debt? Now, if I know this for a fact. If I was a meth addict or some sort, where you see track marks? Where you see that at on my body? Please, do tell me where you see track marks out on my body. Oh, that's another thing people don't pay attention to. You call someone crackhead, meth head, and all this shit, but you don't see any needle marks on my body. Wait. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, some of you may laugh, and some of you be like, "Oh, now you're being cocky." But what homeless guy cleans himself every day and looks like he's not even homeless? I'm sorry, friends, but what does that? Who does that? What did I say in the Invisible People video, ladies and gentlemen? What did I say in that video? Listen, if you're homeless, that does not mean you have to give up your identity. If you give up your identity, you're giving up the main purpose of your rights as a human being. Why are you giving in to the man and to the people's demand to force you into this chronic homeless state? Guys, if you're homeless, you let them know, I might be homeless, but I still have I got my identity. That's your mental health. Just saying. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, that is your mental health. Being homeless does not resolve issues people have. It does not. That is why there are still crimes from people. Yeah, there are people. Let me tell you something. There are people that have housing that are committing crimes too. There you go. I mean, people in general are bringing out on record to tell their lies and share it on social media. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, it's late night and I don't sleep very often. Actually, I get shitty sleep. I get 2 hours of sleep per day, maybe 3 hours if I'm lucky. Because it's too complicated to sleep out here. You're gonna literally sleep with one eye open every single time. You literally have to do it. Or don't be like me, like I did last year. Remember that, guys? October 2021? We got robbed. Got our passports taken. We spent a lot of money recovering a lot of stuff. which is most importantly the passports. The passports had to be good, guys. You guys bitch, oh, you'll get a. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I just got my passports. What? February, March? Remember that, guys? Here's the thing. You guys bitch about, oh, you're still in New York, you're still in New York. Did you forget that the passports were stolen? Oh, did you forget that passports are not free? They cost money. Mind you, one of them cost me 420 euros. The US passport cost me $350 fucking just to have it within the 6-week period, and they didn't show up for a 6-week period because of the pandemic and the outbreaks that were going on still. And we just got it. And Mike can't confirm this because he received it in the mail and he said, hey Panda, guess what came in the mail today? And I was like, what? He's like, I think your passports came in today. I was like, no, I was supposed to pick those passports up. And that's when I knew, wait, this is when I knew that it wasn't a passport. It was a note that told me I can come pick up my passport safely at the consulate. I have to go to the immigration office, one immigration office first here, and then I have to go to one up here on 77th Street in 5th Avenue, which is the French consulate. So, with that said, everyone, I don't understand people. Why are you saying, oh, you're still in New York? Wait, first and foremost, we spend tons of money on trying to get the passport. Then we spend money on trying to get clothes again. Because remember, we didn't have no clothes either. Boots or nothing. They took all my clothes. Everything. Other than the wagon. Because that's too heavy. They jumped me for my bags. Remember that, guys? So, let me ask you this a question again. And I'm being very transparent here. How do you expect me to recover my passports? Wait, and not have any, I didn't have any identification. So how am I supposed to prove to the government who I am? I had to wait on someone to return my fucking phone calls, which was my parents back in Osaka. They have my documents. I have to wait for them to respond to my emails. And mind you, once again, I am disowned by my parents. I get no help by my parents. So my email to my parents might say, oh, he's probably begging for money. Or he needs help again, probably. And then I realize, no, I need to get out of this. I need my passport. Mind you, this is why we can't even buy alcohol here, because they ID everywhere in New York City for alcohol. So again, how are you calling me an alcoholic when I can't even get alcohol in New York City? I shit you not, they will ID an old ass man. And Walgreens, they ID a 64-year-old man. And I said this to the Walgreens woman. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I know you're doing your job, but are you serious right now? That man is old enough to be your father, and you ID him? And everyone in the line was like, yeah, that is just, yeah, you're just wasting time there, ma'am. No offense, we know you get it, but that's your father. The message of that is, the point of that is, the point of this message is, how can I be all these things that you guys say I am when I'm not those things that you guys say I am? I'm not even close to that. All those negative things that you guys been saying about me doing drugs. Oh, look at your teeth. Look, what happened to you? You need to go get some teeth. Well, we had dentures. Those got gone. Those are gone. And then someone says, oh, I never had dentures. Yeah, I did. I didn't wear them because they make my fucking mouth look like horse mouth. It literally made my fucking teeth, the teeth make it look like I was like the Bugs Bunny character, bucked out a little bit. Like, look, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something. This is the fucking face of a panda. My teeth should not look like, this is my mouth, right? My teeth should not do like, why's my mouth shaped like a fucking, like I'm gonna put a piece of fucking dick in my mouth? Why? That's because of the way they make the dentures here. And I explained why I want my dentures made in Germany. There's a reason why. Because they make the best. And they make it precisely the size of your mouth. They don't oversize it. They do not oversize your measurements. Dentistry here sometimes oversize your dentistry, your mouth. That's what I don't like. Sorry guys, I was up in front of in your face, but yeah. And then people get me shit about my mouth and my dentures, and then they say, "Oh, you need to stop." What was the young lady recently, Michelle Regular? She like literally said that I was berating you guys, and first of all, berating means you're stalking, you're hunting, you're telling people to buy prints, you're forcing people to buy prints. How can I force someone to buy print? I don't put a gun to their head and say, put your credit card in the fucking in the box and buy my print. That is berating. That's also illegal. That's also illegal. So, and recently we had that review taken down again off my Google review, because that woman is not only stalking, but she also has to understand that she has to separate my YouTube content from my business platform. I sold you a product, you got it way before the due, way ahead of time, and it was express mail, and you gave me a 1 star? I gave you a fine piece of print, and you gave me a 1 star? Mind you, she wrote a review that says print was amazing and beautiful, but you gave me a 1 star because you disagree with something you guys in this audience have to say. Yeah, she was mad at you and me because we told her she should not tell people what to do, because maybe Pando has something else engendered in mind what he wants to do. But I don't know. I digress. People are going crazy. People are going crazy. Listen, I'm not perfect either. I have mental health problems. Listen, my girlfriend was murdered. Well, E and I were together for a long time secretly because she's Hmong. And when she was taken from me, mind you, three African American boys decided to pick on this Asian girl at a park and decided they were going to beat her up and then rape her and then leave her body there for dead. You know how I felt when I found out that happened to E, my girl? Yeah, I flipped shit. I flipped the cannon. And you guys don't think I'm dealing with my own mental health? My own losses? Come on, friend. No. I didn't ask for that. She didn't ask for that. I know, there's something shady going on around here, man. I don't like this. I'm about to leave. But it's supposed to rain. Hold on, let me check this map. Oh shit, here it comes. Here it comes. It's coming, guys. The rain's coming. I was hoping it rained by now, but yeah. By the way, I'm hand holding this, so take everything with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry if I'm making you motion sick. I apologize if you forgive me. if I make you motion sick. I really did. I didn't mean to. But I'm struggling trying to keep people on my side. I'm literally struggling to try to get people to listen to my version of my stories. I'm struggling to open up to you guys because every time I open up to you guys attack me for being honest. Why are you attacking me for being honest? I thought that's what you guys wanted me to be. Someone to relate to you. Someone that is open to you. I thought you wanted a friend. And this is where I'm still confused about our species. I thought we're supposed to be come on. You're supposed to engage and love each other. And yes, we're supposed to dislike each other. And let me tell you why we should dislike each other. Let's say you did something bad and I got in your ass about it. That's when I like, okay, that's it. You did something wrong. Sorry, everybody. I had to mute the microphone because of copyright songs. I've been getting lots of those lately on YouTube. Thank you. But as I was saying before, guys, I thought you wanted a friend. I thought you want someone like me to open up to you. Come on, you cannot sit here as a human being and say, like, this is not what you wanted. Every kid, woman or child, lesbian, gay, doesn't matter. When we were all kids, we always wanted someone to just be honest with you, right? And now I'm honest with you about my life. You make fun of me. You talk about me. Why? I thought keeping it real was keeping it real. I thought that was the whole thing about being real, by keeping it real, by being honest with strangers. And I don't care if you're a stranger or not. You don't know me, I don't know you, but I'm telling you my story because maybe something in my story may help you change your trajectory about where you want to go in life. What, you guys are surprised that I'm sleeping out here? That's another thing too. Homeless people are surprised that I'm homeless sleeping out here because they see me with the camera, recording with my phone all the time and all this stuff in a fancy dispenser bag. And then like, yeah. That's another thing. Homeless steal from homeless. This is why you gotta watch out. You have to watch out. Homeless stealing from homeless. I know it sounds so barbaric. But it is. It's a real thing that happens. Because, like I said, people have addictions. But I'm here and I'm open. I'm telling people, why you make fun of me? Why you make assumptions? When you never saw me before, you never came across my channel before. And you, as soon as you see me in a flash, you're like, oh, it's a... Guys, as I said before, I remember I used to never appear on my videos. You guys thought I was white. But when you guys started seeing my skin, you guys are, oh shit, you are black. But you got a white voice. I'm like, what? Eh? White voice? That made me feel sometimes uncomfortable. It's like, that's me. What's wrong with my intellect of me talking the way I want? I don't understand it. I have to talk a certain way. And I get this shit from black African American community, young people. When you talk a certain way and it's polite, they don't like it. Like, oh, this is Uncle Tom motherfucker. He want to be Uncle Tom bitch ass. Yeah, they always want to say that. It's like, wait, you telling me that I got a proper education, now you calling me Uncle Tom? That's so stupid. So stupid. Oh, fuck, not these guys again. But with that said, everyone, you guys want to sponsor that, you want to help out, buy a print. Go to my website, ThePandaPhotographer.com. I got prints for sale, and mind you, I just posted a couple of these earlier today. Wait. Just post that. If you guys like my photography work, and most of you guys do, please, I got prints for sale. That's my new masterpiece. But I am not done with this photo yet, because I am going to do something with the water. So this is just a fast ed. So yeah, but the ed looks good. But I also want to smooth out that water, give that nice smoothness. But this wasn't shot the way you think it is. So I shot this at f6.3, and my shutter was between like 1 second, 1.5. Sometimes I will open it for like 2 seconds. Sometimes I will dump it down. Yeah, it was just a grain of salt. But I only got a few shots because I was in a spot where I didn't want to be in the first place, because I got kicked out of the 4th of July anyway. That's a long story. I explained that. But with that said, everyone, go check my stuff out, guys, please. If you guys want to contribute to the channel, you want to help out with ramen, or with breakfast, or some hygienes, or for water, for Gatorade, because we're gonna have a hot week. You see how people look? They're like, oh, there's that guy again. Yeah. See how people look and like, oh wow, he's big. Oh my god. Guys, you want to help out with water, Gatorade, electrolytes and all that good stuff. There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. There's Amazon links to some gear that I use. You guys can go play with that if you want. But with that said, everyone, I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna battle the tyrants of New York City at night. The chaosers. I call them the chaosers because that's what they do. They walk the streets and look for some innocent person for prey. But with that said, everyone, thank you for watching and taking the time out. So I appreciate it, everybody, and take care. Happy shooting.